Hello everyone, welcome to the class of probability. So guys, in the last class I have discussed the basics on probability. We have discussed solve examples also. So going further, still we have not started the numerical. Going further, now in this class I'm going to talk about random variables and their probability distribution. So again, if you know about the basics of probability and all, now you're good to start this session. In case if you have not gone through my previous videos on probability, I have made videos on CMA also for those students who are preparing for CMA foundation. This series of videos I'm making for the students who are preparing for CA exam. We have done last 1 hour one session where we discussed the basics on probability. Now in this class I'll talk about the probability distribution for random variables. Now, just to give you an idea with the numerical, guys, imagine if I ask you to find the expected value of a random variable, then this is the formula for this. That is summation of pi into xi. Pi would be the probability associated with each variable, and xi would be the what would all would be the outcomes. Okay, the sum product of that will give you the expected value or the mean value. Okay, and then if you want to find for the variance of the distribution, then the variance of the distribution formula would be this: e of x square by mu square. So first, what is mu formula? So for the probability distribution, if I ask about probability distribution, if I discuss about probability distribution for a random variable, if we have random variables and for them we want to discuss the probability distribution, then we'll first find the mu. The formula of mu is summation of pi into xi, where xi is the individual values, what all the possible outcomes uh, in the event, those, and then what is the probability associated with that. We'll multiply them and do the sum, and then the variance of this distribution. Okay, this mu basically, what we do for the variance of the distribution, we'll apply this formula called E of x minus mu whole square, and this is nothing but E of x square minus mu ka square, where how will you find E of x square? E of x square formula for this is summation of pi into xi ka square. Okay, this will give you E ka square, and then that you will subtract from the square of the mu. Okay. So basically, if I talk about the formula of variance is nothing but it's summation of pi into xi square minus uh, square of pi into xi. Okay, this value summation, that square will give you the variance. So just write down this formula. This is the formula of variance. This is the formula of variance. Clear, everyone? So when we'll do numericals and all, then you will understand better. Similarly, we have discussed about the mean and the standard deviation. When you have, like, if it written y is equal to a plus bx, so mean of y is equal to a plus b into mean of x. So how will you find the mean of y? You just substitute the value of a, b, and mean of x. You will get the mean of y, but the standard deviation of y would be the modulus of b into standard deviation of x. This formula is important for you. Okay, so when we have like this formula works for the discrete variable. When you have random variables or continuous variable, then you need the logic of integration. And just go through this. So, like, if this is a question, an unexpected coin is tossed 3 times, find the expected number of the number of heads and its standard deviation. If I'm asking you, if you toss a coin three times, so if you're tossing a coin, if you're tossing a coin three times, so what would be the x value associated with that? So means the head can be either 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 if you're tossing a coin three times. And the probability associated with this, it would be 1 by 8, it would be 3 by 8, it would be 3 by 8, it would be 1 by 8. है ना? If you don't know how this is coming, you should know this. But otherwise, just sit and just calculate that if you are throwing three coin, what would be the possible outcome. So you will get, there's only one way you will get tail, all three tail. There's only one way you'll get all three head. Okay, then if I talk about one head and two tail, or if I talk about two tail and one head, the probability would be 3 by 8. Okay, so what you do, if you multiply the probability with the x value. Okay, if you do this, here what you will get the expected value or the mean value. So this is 12 by 8. 12 by 8 is 1.5, so your mean value is 1.5. So your mean value would be 1.5. 1 minute. So this will give you us the mean value. Now for finding the variance and all, I have to find xi, pi into xi square. I have to find pi. I have to find pi. I have to find pi into xi square. So for that, xi is given 0, 1, 2, 3. So that square I have to do. 0 square is 0, 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. Okay. So and that I'll have to multiply. So pi into xi square. So this is 1 by 0 into 1 by 8 is 0. And then 1 square is 1, 1 into 3 by 8 is 3 by 8, 2 square is 4, 4 into 3 by 8 is 12 by 8, and then 3 square is 9, 9 into 1 by 8. So the sum of pi into xi square, this is 24 by 8. 24 by 8 it means 3. Okay, so then what is the variance? Variance would be the sum of pi into xi square minus mean ka square. So the variance would be this is 3 minus mean is 1.5 ka square. So the variance would be 3 minus 2.25. The answer variance would be 0.75. So the variance would be 0.75. Mean is 1.5 and the variance would be 0.75. And if you want, you can find coefficient of variance, divide the standard deviation by mean. Okay, so the here you got the mean as 1.5. Okay, and then if you find the standard deviation, this is the variance, guys. Variance is 0.75. Standard deviation would be the square root of 0.75. Find that value, that will give you the standard deviation. Mm, that is 0.87. Now, if you see this question, a random variable has the following probability distribution. So these are the x value given to us. Okay, so let me do in Excel. X value and then probability of X value. X value 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. And then P of X value 0.15, 0.15, and then 0.20, 0.20, 0.40, and then 0.15, and then 0.10. This is, then I can find uh, product of this, product of xi into px. Okay, that I can find. Okay, so x into p of x Okay, so this is 4 into 0.15 that I can do. And then this will give me 6.6. So the mean you got is 6.6. Okay, mean you got is 6.6. Then you can find uh, P into x ka square. P into x ka square, that is 0.15 into 4 ka square, like this. And then we can do the sum of this. This is sum of this. So the sum of p into xi ka square minus mu ka square, that will give you the variance. So this will give you the variance. Variance would be 46.6 minus 6.6 ka square. This is 3.04 is the variance. And then standard deviation of this would be the square root of this SQRT. Find the square root of 3.04. If you do, you'll get 1.74356. Okay. So we got this mean is 6.6, and then we can find the variance. So the variance I got is 3.04 is the variance. Okay, 3.04 is the variance. And then what they're asking you, uh, they're asking you also obtain variance of 3x minus 4. So for uh, they want me to find variance of 3x minus 4. So let y is equal to 3x minus 4. So what is the b value attached to x? That is 3. So the standard deviation of y, the variance of y or standard deviation of y. So the variance of, okay, yeah, the standard deviation of y would be the modulus of this into standard deviation of x. So the standard deviation of y modulus of 3 into standard deviation of 3. Standard deviation of 3 is 1.7456. So the standard deviation of y, that would be 3 into 1.7456. So standard deviation of y would be 3 into 1.7456. The standard deviation of y would be 5.23. Okay. So this would be 5.23. And the variance of y, the square of this, you get 27.36. 27.36. Clear, everyone? Now, going further, question is like, in a business venture, a man can make a profit of 50,000 or incur a loss of 20,000. So he can make 50,000 profit. A man can make 50,000 profit or 20,000 rupees loss. Okay. Uh, the probability of making profit or incurring loss is known to be 0.75, 0.25. This is 0.75, this is 0.25. 0.75 I can write 3 by 4. 0.25 I can write as 1 by 4. What is the expected profit? Just multiply this. So 0.75 into 50,000, then 0.25 into 20,000, and do the sum of this. So 0.75 into 50,000, 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll get 37,500. You will get 37,500. This is the expected value. And zero point 0.2 into 25,000. So 0.25 into 25,000. 25 or 20,000? 20,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is minus 5,000. So minus 5,000. So the expected value would be 32,500. Clear? 32,500. Similarly, see this next example. A box contains 12 electric lamp and of which 5 are defective. Okay. A box contain 12 a box contain 12 electric lamp. Example this. A box contain 12 electric lamp. Okay, box contain 12 electric lamp of which 5 are defective. In this 12, 5 are defective lamp. Okay. And then a man select 3 lamp at a random. A man is selecting 3 lamp at a random. Okay, what is the expected number of defective lamp in the selection? So he select 3 lamp. So what can happen? He might X. What all can be there? X can be number of defective can be 0. So if no defectives are there, so 7 are normal. Na? 7 normal. From 7 he'll get all the 3 correct lamp. Okay, from the 7 he'll get all the 3 correct lamp, or it can be one defective lamp. One defective means from 5 defective he'll get one defective lamp, and from 7 he'll get two correct lamp. Or it can be X can be 2 means from 5 defective he'll get two defective lamp, and from 7 lamp he'll get one correct lamp, because totally he is withdrawing 3 lamp, and then he'll get all the 3 defective lamp. So 5C3. So all defective lamps. So 7C3, uh, if you do 7C3, if you do 7C3, 7C3 means 7 into 6 into 5, divide by 3, 5 means this is 35. Okay, this is 5C1 is 5, 5C1 is 5, and 7C2 is 7 into 6 by 2, means 21. 21 fives means 105 na. 21 fives is 105. Then 5C2 is 10, 7, 5C2 is 10, and 7C1 is 7. So this is 70. 5C3 is 10. So this would be your X value. No, 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 this won't be your X value. Sorry. 1 minute. So this is your favorable outcome. Okay, this will be your favorable outcome. So this would be your favorable outcome, and this divide by the total. Total is how much? This is your favorable outcome. This is your favorable outcome, and the probability is nothing but favorable outcome divided by total. Total is like from 12 you are picking 3. So total would be 12C3. 12C3 means 12 into 11 into 10 divided by 6. This is 2 means 220. So 35 by 220, 105 by 220, then 70 by 220, and then 10 by 220. These are your probability. Okay, these are your probability, and your X value is 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, clear everyone? So this is your probability. So if you see here, uh, yeah, so your X is 0, 1, 2, 3, and your probability is 35 by 220, 105 by 220, 70 by 220, 10 by 220. Okay, what they ask you, they ask you expected number. Expected number means just multiply this, your probability into X value 0, 105 by 220, and then 140 by 220, and then 30 by 220. So this will give you 140, 140, 140 plus 30, 170 plus 105, 275 by 220. So 275 by 220. That is your expected value. This is uh 53 by 44. 53 by 44. 53 by 44. 1.204. 1.204. 55. 275 by 220. 275 by 220. 1.25 is the answer. Okay. Now, next question is like Moidul draw two balls from a bag containing three white and five red ball. He gets 500 rupees if you draw a white ball and 200 rupees if you draw a red ball. What is the expectation? If he's asked to pay 400 rupees for participating in the game, would he consider it as a fair game and participate? So next question is like this. So this is example 15.31. So, Mirdul draw two bag from three white. You have three white and five red ball. You have three white and five red ball. From this, he's drawing two ball. Okay. Uh, if you draw a white ball and okay, so if you draw a red ball means if you draw two ball, both can be white. It can be white red or it can be red and red. Okay, these all cases can be there. So both white means uh, first white is 3 by 8 and then next white would be what? Again white 2 by 7. So this would be what? This would be 6 by 56. 6 by 56 probability. One white, one red means white red or red white. So it can be 3C1 into 5C1 divide by 8C2. Total 8 balls are there. 3C1 is 3, 5C1 is 5, and 8C2 is 8 into 7 by 2 means 28. 8C2 is 28. So this means 15, uh, 15 by 28. 15 by 28, can I write 30 by 56? 30 by 56. Okay, then both red means 5C2 by 8C2. 5C2 is 10 and 8C2 is what? 28. This I write 20 by 56. 20 by 56. These are your probability. These are your probability. And what they're telling, if you get both white, so if you get 500 rupees if you draw a white color ball, so he'll get here 1000 rupees. And if you get a white color ball, you get 500 rupees. And 200 rupees if you get red ball. 200 rupees, both 200 means 400 rupees. And one white, one red means 500 plus 200, 700 rupees. Okay, you got it right. These are your probability associated. So both white is 3 by 28 and one white, one red is 15 by 28 and this is 10 by 28. Okay, I'm not cancelled. I wanted denominator same. Okay, then for both white he'll get 1000 rupees and then this here he'll get 700 rupees and both red he'll get 400 rupees. Okay, then just multiply this 6 by 56 into 1000, find this value, and then 30 by 56 into 700, find the expected value, then 20 by 56, 20 by 56 into 400, and then do the sum of this. Okay, so if you do this, you'll get the expected value. Expected value I'm getting as 625 rupees. Expected value I'll get as 625 rupees. And for participating in the game, they're asking me 400 rupees because the expected value is more than the participating price. So the game is fair and he can participate. Okay. Uh, so I hope you have understood this. So a dice is thrown repeatedly till six appear. Write down the sample space and expected number of throws. You can do this. Here, like this 15.34, a random variable has the following probability distribution. They have given x value, they have given px value. Okay, find the value of k. Here, remember that sum total of probability should be equal to 1. So just do the addition and it should be equal to 1. Find the value of k and then resolve. So you know that sum total of probability is 1. So 2k plus 5, 3k plus k plus 2k plus k square plus 7k square plus 2k square plus k, that should be equal to 1. You are getting 10k square plus 9k minus 1. It's a quadratic equation. If you solve, you'll get the k value 1 by 10. So you get the k value 1 by 10 or 0.10. What they're asking you, find the x value less than 3. Less than 3 means 0, 0, 1 and 2. Okay, 0, 1 and 2. So less than 3 means 0, 1 into. So you know the k value. K is zero point 0.1. So 0, 1 into 0 plus 2k plus 3k means 5k means zero point 0.5. And x value greater than 4. X value greater than 4 means 5, 6, 7. Just add the values. Or just in place of k, put zero point 0.1. Fine, you can do this. So I hope you have understood this solved examples, what all we have done. From the next class, we'll start the numerical from the exercise, what is given here. So we'll start from set B. Set B, I think we have around, in set B, we have around 23 questions. We'll do 23 questions. Then in set C, we have around, uh, what, around 21, 24, 24 questions and all. We'll do like this. Okay. So, like if you see this question number 23 and all, okay, what is the expected amount? Same like what we did 23 and 24. Like a bag contains six white and four red ball. A bag contain six white and four red ball. A bag contains six white and four red ball. Okay, if a person draw two ball, okay, if you draw two ball, so what you can get? You can get both white or white red or both red. You remember just now we did. Okay, we can find the probability. Both white means 6C2 by 10C2. One white, one red means 6C1 into 4C1 divided by 10C2. And both red means 4C2 by 10C2. Okay, so 6C2 means 6 into 5. And the 10C2 is 10 into 9. 2 get cancelled. So this is 30 by 90. 30 by 90 or 1 by 3. This would be what? 6 into 4, 24. 24 by 10 into 9 into 2. Okay, 10C2. So this is 48 by 90. This is 48 by 90. I'm not disturbing the numerator. 4C2 means 4 into 3, 12 by 2, and this is 10 into 9, 12 by 90. So you got the probability here, and this probability, if you get both red, he'll get receive 10 and 20 rupees for white and red. For 10 white, he'll get 10 rupees. So white means 20 rupees, and for two red means 40 rupees, and one white, one red means 30 rupees. 10 plus 20, 30 rupees. Okay, just find the expected value. Expected value would be uh 30 by 90 means 1 by 3 into 20 means 20 by 3. This would be 48 by 90 into 3, 30. This is 48 by 3, and this is 12 by 90, 12 by 90 into 40. So this is 12 into 4 by 9. 12 into 4 by 9. This I can, 3 fours are 12, and this is 3 is 16 by 3. So here the expected value you're getting 20 plus 48, 68 plus 16. 68 plus 16, how much you will get? You will get 84 by 3. 84 by 3 means your expected value would be 2 za, 6 za, 3 2 za 6, then 28. 28 rupees is your expected value. Okay, option D. Fine, everyone. So question number 3 answers option D. And then uh, if you see here, question number 24, question number 24, if you see, so the sum total of probability is 1. So k plus 2k plus 3k plus 3k plus k is equal to 1. So this is 3, 6, 6 plus 3, 9, 10. 10k is equal to 1. So what is k? K is equal to 1 by 10. So I got the probability. Probability is 1 by 10. So the x value is 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. X value is 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Your x value is 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, and probability is, and the probability is k is 1 by 10, and then 2 by 10 means 2 by 10, 2 by 10, 3 by 10, 3 by 10, then again 3 by 10, and then again 1 by 10. These are your x value. So multiply x into p, you will get 1 by 10, then 4 by 10, then 12 by 10, then 18 by 10, then 8 by 10. So the x value would be 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 plus 12, 5 plus 12 is 17, 17 plus 18, 17 plus 18 is 35, 35 plus 8, 35 plus 8 means 43 by 10. 35 plus 8 is 45 by 10. Then you will find x square. For variance, you want x square 1, 4, 16, 36, then 64. Multiply with probability. So this is 1 by 10. Then 4 twos are 8 by 10. Then 16 threes are 48. 48 by 10. 36 threes are 108. 108 by 10, and then 64 ones are 64 by 10. So you'll find sum of p into x square is equal to 108 plus 48. 108 plus 48 is 156. This is 156 plus 9. Plus 9 is 165. Plus 9 is 165 plus 64. 64 is 229. 229 by 10. So you get sum of pi into x square is 229 by 10. Then what is the formula variance? Formula variance is sum of pi into xi square minus summation of pi into xi ka whole square. So the variance would be equal to 229 by 10 minus sum of pi into xi. That is 43 by 10. 43 by 10 ka whole square. So this is 229 by 10 minus 43 by 10 का square. 43 का square is 1849. 1849 by 100. So just take the LCM. You'll get the LCM is 100. You'll get 2290 minus 1849. 2290, 2290 minus 1849 is 441. 441 or 4.41. So the variance you are getting is 4.41. Option B. Clear everyone? So we did 23 and 24 questions. Okay, 23 set C, 23 is 24 answer is option B. 24 answer is option B 4.41. 23 answer is 23 answer we got is 28 rupees. No, if I'm not wrong. 28 rupees. 23 answer is option D. 23 answer is option D. Okay, so we did it and it was very easy. I hope you understood this concept of expected numbers and all. Okay, how to do the questions based on expected numbers.